Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a brand new review on the new Judd Apatow comedy, The King of Staten Island.
Captain, my captain.
I'll be back.
I'm the king of the world!
Iron Man.
But before we dive on into this review, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, of course, ding that bell to stay up to date for when I post my next video.
I like your tattoos. What are those numbers on your arm?
Oh, that's the date my dad died. He was a fireman. Died in a fire 17 years ago.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's fine.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not your dad.
I really liked this movie from start to finish. I thought the cast was terrific, the direction was great, and the comedy was really good. Scott, played by Pete Davidson, has been a case of arrested development since his firefighter dad died. He spends his days smoking weed and dreaming of being a tattoo artist until events force him to grapple with his grief and take his first steps forward in life. I don't think there's been a Judd Apatow movie that I haven't liked. In 2015, his last movie, Trainwreck, I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And now, The King of Staten Island, I think this is up there as one of his best. I know a lot of people don't like Pete Davidson, but he was actually really good in this movie. And now I know some people might say, well, he was just playing himself, and he really was. But he was doing such a good job at playing this character, and he really was one of the bright spots in this movie. Marisa Tomei is in this movie, and she's obviously great because she's great in everything she does. But for me, the standout and the biggest surprise, and honestly one of, if not the best parts of the movie, was Burt. He was absolutely hilarious in this film. I enjoyed his character so much, and he is a great stand-up comic, and I really do enjoy his comedy routines, but this was so much different, and he did a really good job with it.
I gotta tell my mom you tried to drown me.
To the above ground pool, you're like f***ing 8 feet tall.
And this movie isn't all about the comedy. Sure, there are moments that'll make you really laugh, and there are a lot of hilarious moments like that. But there is a huge emotional punch in this movie, a really emotionally packed film, and I think a lot of people will be able to relate to this movie in some sort of way, whether it's relating to Burr's character, or relating to the mom, Marisa Tomei's character, or even relating to Pete Davidson's character and his battle with depression and drugs and things like that. I think someone will definitely be able to find something in this film to really relate to. And that's really why this movie is so good. You're watching these characters on screen, and it doesn't even feel like you're watching a movie, it just feels like you're watching this life unfold in front of you. You're watching them move through this life, and you're trying to see how they'll get through it. And I think that's what makes this movie so good and works so well. But I also think people could find issues with this kind of plot because they may just think, well, there's nothing to it, and really there isn't. You're following this guy around for a few weeks inside his life, and that's really all it is. It's kind of just his everyday go about life. So I can see how people find issues with the plot. For me, there was no issue. I actually liked it. I thought this was a really refreshing movie to watch. It really was funny and enjoyable. My biggest issue with this movie, like most other Judd Apatow movies, is its runtime. At 2 hours and 16 minutes, this one gets just to be a little long, and it kind of overstays its welcome just a little bit. I think it's a little long-winded, and I think if they just cut, about 15 minutes off, this could have been an even better movie. But even with the long runtime, I still enjoyed the heck out of it, and I really like this movie. So I'm going to give The King of Staten Island an 8 out of 10. Have you seen this movie? Please let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. And as I mentioned earlier, if you like the stuff that I'm putting out, please consider hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, ding that bell to stay up to date for when I post my next video. We'll be sure to see you in the next one.
See you around. All right, check you later.
Bye.